We're juggling a lot of things on today's show. One of them will leave you in stitches, and a performance from an up-and-coming duo who describes their sound as classic rock and blues. This is Front Row Center, and it starts right now. Welcome to another episode of Front Row Center. I'm Nakaya Berry.
And I'm Deshella Balogan. So I'm a little excited today because we did something a little different this week. Nakaya and I, we actually went out and shot a story together, and believe me, that never happens.
Yeah, we got to go indoor skydiving. I mean, there was no way you were going to do that alone, so I had to go with you.
Well, I'm glad you came with me, Nakaya. It was a lot of fun. But you know, I actually want to go skydiving for real, but I'm a little afraid. Do you think you'd actually be able to do it?
Of course, that is definitely on my bucket list, but I'm glad I got to try this first to see what it feels like to float in the air. Check it out.
I got tricked into this one.
In 1982, Vegas Indoor Skydiving became the first indoor skydiving facility in the United States and has been raising people to the roof ever since.
The wind speeds are about 110 miles per hour. There's a 13-foot diameter wind stream and then 2 feet of pads beyond that. So you can fly in the middle and then you fall out when you're done flying.
We are going to learn how to
Skydive. Sometimes I move your arms, but I grab your wrists and just relocate it if I need to do that. We want to make sure everybody's safe. So we do one flyer at a time and the rest stand in the pads and dodge flyers that are falling out if they have to. But usually we keep it controlled and try and make sure everybody lands somewhere on purpose. When they first see it, I think they don't think much of it. But then once they're in the tunnel, they realize it's actually sport and it's a little bit hard to do.
All right, so I have my gloves on, my goggles on. Deshella is getting his helmet put on. It's starting to get really real in here.
I was excited. Now I put the suit on. I'm a little nervous, but we're gonna do this.
Difficult part is handling stiff flyers, I would say. Some people are a little stiffer than others.
When I was out there, I didn't think that I was doing it wrong until I started falling, and then you're like, oh no, relax.
Yeah, it felt like I was doing it right as far as the position form, but then I didn't get as high as I wanted to.
But you went really high though. I don't think you saw.
Oh,
You're like,
okay.
you two, when you guys were together, you guys went like really high up.
Okay.
It was awesome. I'm glad I did it. At first, I thought I couldn't get the hang of it. By the end, I thought I was a pro. The air is holding you up. The air is holding you up, so it's amazing.
If you can fly here and not fall out, then you're good to go for skydiving. For any other tunnel, you're proficient.
As you guys can see, we just went indoor skydiving and it was the best experience ever, right?
A very unique Vegas experience, and of course, what did we learn today? Just
Relax.
Reporting for Front Row Center, I'm Nakaya Berry.
And I'm Deshella Balogan. See you guys next time. I'm here with Santiago and Diego La Rochelle. How are you guys today?
Good.
Good. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you.
I just want to say real quick, you have the coolest hair, Diego. I've been looking at it and I'm like, these curls and stuff. If I could grow it, I would do that, but you know, I can't. So how did this all start? How did you guys get into music?
Well, we've been playing piano since we were like little, so like that was like the base of our music, and I guess that got us interested in all of it, and then we started playing with a couple of friends from my dad's work, and I guess that got us into like playing around town and stuff. But yeah, we're brothers, so I guess we just know how each other think, so we connect really well in music.
And how is that working together though, being brothers, because you sing, right? You sing and play piano and harmonica, and you play instruments. So how is that just working with your brother all the time and everything?
Well, obviously it blends well because he sings and he plays guitar, and I can come in with the piano and put a split bass underneath, and it just works well, and we can rehearse whenever we want. I can be really candid with him, tell him if he messed up bad, because he's my brother, so we get to yell at each other.
So you guys get along well, like performing together? Is it fun?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Definitely.
I would think like performing with your brother is pretty fun. So since you guys are into music and everything, who inspires you guys? Like, who are some of your like musical?
Well, my dad got us into the music that we like, and like so like we have different favorite artists because he does like jazz, and I like folk songs like Bob Dylan, Neil Young. I like the Beatles.
What about you?
For Jet, my absolute favorite would be Bill Evans, and I also really love Oscar Peterson. Gotta love Miles Davis. The list goes on and on.
That's cool. That's cool. And when I was listening to you sing, and I saw like your videos, and you remind me of Philip Phillips is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you gotten that before?
Yeah. I do one of his songs is one of my favorite songs to play. Home by Philip Phillips.
That's exactly what I was thinking about when I heard you singing. That's cool. That's cool. So you said that you are into like the whole writing and everything. What is your writing process like?
Well, actually, I meet with a group that writes on Mondays, a singer-songwriting group down at like a reclaimed art center, and we just work on different processes to writing, whether it's like free writes on like a word or like working with metaphors. And I got a scholarship to this Swananoa camp over the summer. It's a music camp for songwriting, and I was one of the youth scholarships, and that taught me a lot about writing because from that I was able to like inspiration and came up with a few new songs and song ideas and methods.
Okay, cool. Well, I want to say thank you to you guys, but you guys don't go anywhere because later on in the show, Santiago and Diego are going to perform for us. We'll be right back.
For others, it may have just been a summer job. But for me, it was training. Now I'm an Air Force pararescueman, and my job is to save lives. Make the right choices today and be ready for the challenges tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
I'm here with Leah Bowser, Marketing, PR, and Events Coordinator for Stitch Factory. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, no problem.
I remember when I was on one of the downtown tours and I learned about Stitch Factory. I mean, especially in Vegas, it's a pretty unique concept. So tell me, what happens at Stitch?
Yeah, it is definitely a very unique place. There's a lot of, co-working spaces that are tech-based, and Stitch Factory kind of came out of that idea, but instead it's for fashion designers. So Stitch Factory is this awesome fashion studio that fashion designers or people that are interested in fashion can go to. They can have production done, so they can come in there and they have an idea for a fashion line, and our team will offer support anywhere in the process for them. Whether that's helping them with their patterns, helping them with the design, helping them with the samples, or even doing a small run of manufacturing, we can help them. And then we also have education. So we have a condensed version of a fashion design degree, as well as one-off classes like basic sewing to learn and refine your skills. And then we do DIYs and that kind of thing too, if you just want to set up something fun for your friends. And then we have our community section, which is our memberships. So that's to really encourage the co-working. So you get a membership, you can come into Stitch Factory, you can work on your sewing machine, you can work on our sewing machines, you can just use our space to work on your projects or your business or whatever it is. And just depending on what kind of membership you get, it's a really awesome way to get integrated in that whole downtown community, as well as the fashion community and that sort of thing. But then our newest section is our brand development, which is putting this fashionable spin on promotional merchandise. So there's the slapping a logo on a t-shirt and selling it, or there's coming to Stitch Factory and we can help you curate an entire line of something that's awesome, that's branded and helps your brand go forth in a fashionable kind of way. So Life is Beautiful, something huge that we did. We did all of their merchandise, set up a retail shop for them, and did that. That was so awesome. But yeah, we totally can do that for businesses, sororities, any kind of thing looking for more fashion-forward t-shirts. And
yeah, I was trying to get some of that Life is Beautiful merchandise.
yeah, you can get it online. It was awesome. We had this shop it was so fun. We had bands in there. It was just a great experience. It just you could feel the vibes before the festival. Did you go?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
To the festival?
Yeah. How is it being downtown in such surrounded by all the creative culture?
It's honestly the coolest thing. I'm from Georgia, and I'm from like a small town in Georgia, and I love my small town, but I guess when you first think about Vegas, you think of all the like glitz and the glam and the strip and everything, and then it's just really cool to find this place in the middle of Las Vegas that is like that small town feel mixed with the fast-pacedness of the strip, and it just like is this awesome, I don't know, vibe. It's really cool. I mean, it's a great place for any kind of creative person to go and learn and develop and just brainstorm good ideas from other people.
And for those who haven't made clothes before or don't know how to sew, is there any way they can get involved with Stitch Factory?
Yeah, I would say if somebody's genuinely interested in learning how to sew or to do any kind of like technical thing, start with our classes. That's the best place to start. And then if they're interested in just kind of being around that vibe, start with our memberships. Come to Stitch Factory, be a member. Or simply come and get a tour for free. Like, we'll take anyone around. We want to, you know, grow and tell people about Stitch Factory because it's really awesome.
And they can also come to Market Row. It's an event that you're adding to the Las Vegas community very soon.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
So Market Row is next Thursday, so I think that this is actually going to be airing maybe after it on live TV.
But they can go next year.
Yeah, but they can go next year. You can always go next year if you're seeing this too late. But Thursday, November 12th is Market Row. It's going to be this awesome holiday kickoff. We're going to have vendors, just unique kind of artistic vendors that are going to come in, set up in wooden booths, and they'll sell their stuff so you can come get your holiday shopping done. But then there also will be like a hipster Santa that you can take pictures with, and there'll be like drinks and music and live art installations going on. It's going to be a really awesome community kind of celebration of our unique culture and in the holiday spirit.
Okay, well, that's a great way for people to come out and connect with creative people and Stitch. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This is awesome.
Don't go anywhere because we have some magic tricks to show you.
At that moment, it hit me. This is why I joined the Guard. I couldn't believe it. I just saved the life of somebody from my hometown. Be there for your community at NationalGuard.com.
Earlier in the season, we had a chance to hang out with two magicians who showed us how to balance a fishbowl on our head.
While juggling, of course. You have to see this.
We're here with John and Byrne McPeak, better known as Mr. Magnificent and Miss Byrne. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you. We're happy to be here.
How long have you guys been performing for?
We have been working together for almost 7 years.
Okay.
And I've been performing a little bit longer than she has. But anyway, a long time. So.
Wow. And what would you say is your favorite part about performing?
Just the kids laughing, and they love us so much, and that's the great feeling. And then we get paid for it, of course. But it's a great feeling to come home after the show, and you're high. It's a natural high.
Cool, cool. So you have a few tricks for us here.
We do. We're having just a little touch of what we do.
Okay.
And we would like to try some.
Okay, I see 3 balls on the table right now. So what's going to happen?
This is called the eye test. It's to test your vision, and it goes something like this. All you have to do is keep track of how many balls I put in my hand. Now the third one goes in my pocket. Now how many balls are in the hand?
2.
Okay, we're going to do that again. This is why it's called the eye test, okay? Here we go. The third one goes in the pocket. Okay, how many are in the hand?
I
saw 2 again, but
okay.
2?
No, there's 3. So that's how the trick works.
Okay.
There's 3, all right? Okay. Now we're going to do it in slow motion. Watch carefully.
I need to get my eyes checked out.
Okay, it's 1 in the hand, it's 2 in the hand, the third in the pocket. How many are in the hand? And you'll both be correct, I guarantee.
We have to say 3 now. 3.
Okay, you're correct. 3. 1, 2, 3. They're there. You just can't see it.
I just get my eyes checked because I thought, how did you do that?
Oh, I cannot reveal.
Can tell us how you do it?
Cannot reveal the secret.
Okay.
What else do you have for us?
Okay, our next trick, Miss Byrne is going to do for you our #1 magic trick with the kids.
Okay.
And causes a lot of excitement. We dress the kids up as a magician or a wizard.
Is this from the Cat
That's a
in the
good
Hat?
look for you,
Yeah.
Nikaya. I like it. You should wear that every day. Look at that. It's cool.
Okay, here's your magic wand.
Okay.
You got to have the wand because the trick doesn't work without the wand. So
Never held a wand
okay,
before.
here we go.
Okay. We have
An egg?
we have an egg. So I have a question.
Okay.
What came first, chicken or egg?
You said what?
Egg. The egg.
Egg.
Okay, he probably
Okay.
thinks it's the
I was
chicken.
like, what?
Yeah, I
okay.
know.
It's usually
Because we need
50-50.
to know who came first, what came first, the chicken or the egg. So let's find out. With this magic powder,
It says right on it.
Magic powder.
yeah,
This is the real
we need
stuff.
to
Magic
use.
powder.
And it works. Sometimes the kids think it's baby powder, but it's really magic.
And then wave your magic wand.
Ooh. Ta-da!
That's
So it was a chicken. Well, that's not chicken, but it was a chicken.
Well, it looks like a
it
chicken.
looks like a chicken.
That's so cool.
That's,
Oh my God.
That's the magic dove. That's Kiki, the magic dove.
Kiki,
She's
the
the
magic
star of our
dove.
show.
I think she just took a little.
I know
I
because,
saw that. I was like,
because
oh.
it's a real bird.
Yeah, it's a
Just
real
make
bird.
that
It's
up.
not a
real.
fake bird.
It's like Kiki,
Okay.
and she likes to be touched like that.
Okay, we'll take
Okay.
this off.
Should I kind of?
That was
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
amazing.
Oh, hey Kiki, how are you?
We don't know how you got here.
I know, I don't know where they got here.
And what else do you have for
Okay,
us?
one of the things that we do with the kids, I'm a professional juggler.
Okay.
I used to tour professionally. And one of the things we do with the kids in every show, we get about 6 or 7 or as many as that want to come up, and we teach them how to juggle. In fact, why don't you take these two?
Okay.
You take these two, Miss Byrne, and perfect. Put those other two there. Okay, put one in each hand, and we're going to just go 1 and then 2. Okay. Okay. Are you ready? It's 1, 2. Go ahead. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, okay. It's more like up and then up.
So
Up,
up, like that.
Yes.
up.
Oh, not up and over. It's up, up.
You know, I've never been a good juggler
Oh, there, you
myself.
got it. You got it. That's pretty good.
Okay.
All right, now I'm going to show you how to do 3. And 3 looks like this. It's 1, 2 in one hand, 1 in the other. And you're going to go up, up, up. And that's all there is to it. Okay.
That's all there
All right,
is.
here you go.
I don't. Ooh, let's
All
try
right,
this.
are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Are you ready? Okay. Juggle. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no. Okay.
Up,
1.
up,
Oh,
up.
I can't do. Up. No,
I'm with one.
I'm not
But
a
don't
juggler.
worry about it. Take 20 years of practice and you'll have it.
20 years.
20
Okay.
years.
20 years. Now, one of the tricks that we do with the kids, Miss Byrne, would you hand me that pedestal? And is that we do a Dr. Seuss trick from the book, The Cat in the
you
Hat.
go,
Remember
thank
the fishbowl? We're going to do that trick. And here, why don't you hold the 3 balls.
All right.
Okay, you hang on to this.
Okay.
And you got to have the hat back on here. Let's give you this hat. There.
Everyone loves the Cat in the Hat.
Okay,
Classic.
everybody loves it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to balance the fishbowl. Do we have the fishbowl, Miss Byrne?
Right
Oh, there it
here.
is. It's right there.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take the
Magic.
fishbowl.
I'm ready with the
All right.
fishbowl.
All right, I'm going to put the fish on here. I'm going to balance it on my head. Now, your job is to catch the fish bowl if it falls.
Okay.
All right, this net, it's a good net. Okay, then when I get it up, you're going to hand me the 3 balls.
Like just like one by one.
One
right?
by one.
Okay. Not juggle them to you because
No.
that won't work for me. Okay.
And then I'm going to attempt to juggle the balls. Here we go.
All right, I have to catch this.
You catch the
Please
ball.
catch it.
Okay, hand me the 3 balls.
1, 2,
Yeah.
and 3.
Okay, now your job over here, young man, is to pray for the fish. You have your net ready? Over here?
Yeah,
Yes.
you have right here.
Okay. You pray for me. All right, here we go. All right. Clap
Oh.
quick.
Oh,
He did it.
He did
Oh,
it.
there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
and you didn't have to catch it. Look at you.
Oh,
wait.
look.
That was good. Good job.
Ta-da! And we did
The
it.
fish are okay.
Thank you very much.
And you mentioned that you primarily perform for kids, right?
Primarily, yeah.
Do the kids enjoy the juggling more or the magic?
It's kind of, they love both, actually, especially when you do this. They scream and yell. But we bring the kids up, just like we did with you folks, and they do the tricks. And then afterwards, Miss Byrne does balloons for about 45 minutes. So each kid gets a big gob of gifts.
I'm sure this is the highlight of the kids' day.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Where can we expect you to perform around town next?
In fact, we're doing 2 Halloween parties this Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, two parties, one at a home and one at a church. And we just pack our show and set up. It's about 45 minutes. And then with the balloons, we do that at another half hour or so.
If anyone has a birthday, they just contact you?
Yeah, johnandburnmagic.com.
johnandburnmagic.com.
Yeah, and it B-E-R-N, not B-U-R-N. It's B-E.
Because I'm not Burn, but Burn.
Sure's Burn.
That's Burn.
She's from the Philippines, and so johnandburnmagic.com, and there are videos on there. They can see a 90-second video. And best show in town, really.
All right, well, thank you so much for being here.
And
that was a lot of fun.
It
was. I
was.
learned some new tricks.
You did. And you look like the Cat in the Hat.
When people think of Vegas, they think slot machines with flashing lights. But what I don't want you to overlook is that we're also home to the bright lights of pinball machines. Check it out. I'm here at the Pinball Hall of Fame Museum. Nothing but 10,000 square feet of pinball, an attempt to house and display the world's largest pinball collection.
You shoot the ball on the launch here, and when the ball goes into play, ideally you want to hit the flashing lights. On the older games, you're going after the targets, the obvious targets that are on the play field.
Come play your old favorites, because this nonprofit uses pinball machines ranging from the 1950s to the 1990s to gain money for charity.
Yeah, and it's only 1/4 to play these. You have a bunch of bad games, but you have some really good ones, and the good ones make it worth all the bad ones.
It takes a lot more than slot machines to keep people happy in Vegas, and the Pinball Hall of Fame is trying its best to do that. Thanks for stepping out with me. I'm Nakaya Berry.
So, what's trending in this beautiful world, Nakaya?
Well, it's about to get really hectic soon because you know those Black Friday sales are coming out.
Yes, it's that time of the year again, and you know, I've been Black Friday shopping before, but I don't really think it's worth waking up that early. I mean, the deals aren't that good. I mean, at least in my opinion. Do you ever go shopping?
I actually don't. The long lines and the possible tramples aren't really that appealing to me, but that's not going to stop Anastasia Marie from getting her deals. She said, for real, going to camp out at Victoria's Secret for Black Friday.
Wow, well, she's not the only one. Emily M. Redmond said, Black Friday is in 23 days, and I have about $13. Don't feel bad, you're not the only one.
I wonder if she's gotten more money since then, but I'm sure she'll be able to get something with $13 with those sales.
Yeah, I hope so. But if you're like us and not into the whole camping out thing, don't worry, because Cyber Monday is right after Black Friday.
Yeah, I would like to know which one you guys are going to do. So tweet us or comment on our Instagram page with the hashtag Team Black Friday or hashtag Team Cyber Monday.
And remember, you can always comment on our Facebook page.
Well, that's it for us, but we're going to pass it on to Santiago on the stage to perform his single.
See you guys next week.
Hold on, there's a train coming. It's coming around the bend. Oh, and I haven't seen my baby girl since hell I don't know when. I'm waiting for a long time. I'm waiting, oh, every damn day. Oh, I need to catch this train and start a rolling. Roll me far away. I'm riding on this train, just racking up my brain, trying to find out what to say to my baby. I know I know I cannot stay. I'll see you again someday. Hold on, there's a train a-coming. It's coming around our bend. Oh, and if I could live my life again, I'd be sure every living second I spend is with the girl I loved, and then I wanna be stuck here alone. This is the end.